to ensure that women's diverse voices from our region, from the Arab region, are mainstreamed in the peace and security discourse at all levels, but particularly at the highest decision-making levels.
Supporting the participation of women peace builders in track 1 political processes remains very important, influencing, of course, peace negotiations, conflict resolution efforts remains very important in order to address or prevent conflicts and hopefully bring peace.
The WPS Working Group aims to establish an effective regional mechanism to influence and inform WPS policy spaces, particularly in preparation of this very important 25th anniversary of the WPS agenda next year. The working group consists of peace practitioners, policy experts, academics, members of the private sector, and peace builders to ensure that women's diverse voices from our region, from the Arab region, are mainstreamed in the peace and security discourse at all levels, but particularly at the highest decision-making levels. This meeting today marks the commencement of a series of consultations and a series of dialogues aimed at analyzing, dissecting existing WPS frameworks, identifying the gaps, the challenges, and developing concrete recommendations for the better implementation of the WPS agenda in the Arab region. I would also like to add that the WPS Regional Hub at the Issam Institute for Public Policy and International Affairs at the American University of Beirut will lead the consultations of this working group.
I think the purpose of this meeting is to reflect more on the Women, Peace and Security agenda, its progress in the Arab States region, the challenges that also the different women, peace and security actors face, and also opportunities for a new reading of this agenda, understanding, of course, the nature of conflicts, of new crises, of also some of the geopolitical changes that are happening and political changes. So I think the meeting would constitute a very good opportunity for a number of women, peace and security activists, advocates, leaders to sit and discuss and reflect and also come up with suggestions for creating again new opportunities for progress and addressing some of the challenges that are there at hand. I think, of course, the UN can always support the implementation of national action plans. National action plans on women, peace and security remain some of the most important frameworks of action and also of accountability that are adopted by states. So it's important to continue supporting the development of national action plans, the resourcing, the implementation, the monitoring of national action plans. So this is a part of the way we can, or the UN can focus its contributions to the policy sides of the Women, Peace and Security agenda. Of course, also supporting the participation of women peace builders in track 1 political processes remains very important, influencing, of course, peace negotiations, conflict resolution efforts remains very important in order to address or prevent conflicts and hopefully bring peace into a region that used to be peaceful and no longer now peaceful with all these conflicts affecting different countries. I think also it would be important to continue supporting women's participation in local peace building, local decision making, supporting their participation with a broad understanding also of participation, and then ensuring that there is a connection between women who have a seat at the table in track 1 formal political processes and grassroots women or women who are affected by conflicts and also are contributing to conflict prevention, resolution, local peace building in their communities, and ensuring that it's one type of, let's say, I wouldn't say one conversation, but perhaps it's a concerted effort from different groups of women in every country that I believe can shape the agenda in a localized way and can actually have it address more the needs and priorities of those affected by conflicts.